Hi, my name is Ivanka, and welcome to Stape. Today we're going to talk about a major shift in the industry, the move to first-party data. But to understand what it is and why it matters, we first need to look at what has changed. For years, businesses relied on third-party data, information collected about users by third parties, like data aggregators, brokers, and major platforms such as Google or Meta, often without users' knowledge or permission. This data was gathered from across the web and combined from multiple sources to predict user behavior. But it was frequently inaccurate, eroded customer trust, and became easily outdated. That model is changing, and here's why. Relying only on third-party data creates major challenges for businesses, and it starts with privacy. To protect users, governments rolled out rules like GDPR and CCPA. These aren't guidelines, they're laws with serious fines for companies that collect or use data without explicit user consent. Companies that don't comply face serious fines. In response, browsers like Safari and Firefox are actively blocking third-party cookies, which were used by companies to follow your customers around the web, tracking what they browse, what they buy, and building profiles about them. And many users themselves have been taking matters into their own hands, installing ad blockers to avoid unwanted ads. But here is what most people don't realize. While these tools are built to hide ads, they also block the tools you use to understand what visitors do on your own website. A customer could visit your store, browse for 20 minutes, and leave, and you have no record of it. When tracking breaks, the user experience breaks with it. Without accurate data, your website can't remember their preferences. Users want privacy, but they also want convenience. By blocking everything, they end up with a digital experience that feels generic and frustrating. Users get irrelevant content, and you get unreliable data. So how can you adapt and still get the insights you need? The answer is first-party data. This is information you collect directly from your customers. It happens during their actual interactions with your brand. It's the information customers provide when they sign up for your newsletter, create an account on your app, or even buy something in your physical store. It also includes data from when a person clicks yes on your opt-in banner. This is data given to you with explicit permission. Because third-party data relies on broad behavioral predictions, it is prone to errors. But first-party data is based on facts. You know exactly what a customer bought and when, because your own systems processed the transaction. But if people care about their privacy, why would they ever agree to let a business track their behavior in the first place? For it to work, a brand must do two things. First, directly tell the user what information you collect and how you will use it. Second, which a lot of companies underinvest in, is to provide the user with real, tangible value. Think of a popular coffee shop. A customer tells the barista their name and their usual order. In return, the next time they enter, they are served with their favorite coffee before they even reach the counter. Plus, every 10th cup is free. In digital terms, it might be a website that remembers a customer's size and preferences. It also means providing personalized recommendations based on what they bought, not what a data broker guessed they might want. The customer gets a seamless, faster experience, and in return, your brand gets a complete picture of your customer's journey, from their first visit to purchase to support and beyond. So, does the first-party data approach work? The data says yes. When brands stop guessing and start using first-party data, they see a 27% jump in conversions and 20% more spend per customer. What's more, customer satisfaction goes up by 23%, and acquisition costs drop by 18%. And it makes sense, you're not chasing someone who might never buy from you, or targeting strangers based on guesses. You're talking to customers who want to hear from you. And if you want to see these numbers in action, we have real case studies on the Stape blog. Links are in the description below. So let's put this side by side. Third-party data is often gathered without the customer's direct knowledge, collected by outside companies like data aggregators, brokers, and advertising platforms from across the web. It's frequently inaccurate and it drains your budget, delivering weaker results than the data you could be collecting yourself. First-party data is different. It comes directly from your own systems, your website, app, loyalty programs, and CRM. Because it's based on real actions, it's accurate. And because it's built on proper consent, it's privacy compliant and increasingly resistant to browser restrictions. By choosing first-party data, you're future-proofing your entire marketing strategy. There are three primary ways you'll gather first-party data. First, direct engagement. You gather data when customers fill out surveys, download gated content, or sign up to your loyalty programs. It also includes interactions with your brand on social media and support channels. Second, sales and offline records. You capture these facts through your customer relationship management system, your point-of-sale systems, and even over the phone. And finally, technical tracking. This is the memory of your digital store. You implement site-wide tagging using tools like Google Tag Manager to measure conversions and browsing patterns. But once you have those facts, what do you actually do with them? The real power is in using the data to give your customers a better experience and your brand a better ROI. First-party data changes how you spend. Instead of broad guesses, you use what you know to find new customers, and you stop wasting money targeting the wrong people. Someone who just bought from you doesn't need to see your ad anymore. It also lets you make the experience feel truly personal. You can show them an ad for the exact item they left in their cart, or recommend something based on what they already love. You aren't just measuring clicks anymore. You're responding to what they need. And first-party data helps you retain the customers you already have. You can identify who is likely to stop buying from you before they do and act on it. That's far cheaper than acquiring a new customer from scratch. In the end, this data tells you exactly how your marketing is performing across every channel, every campaign, every touchpoint. You can see what's working, what isn't, and spend your budget exactly where it's going to drive the most growth. Here's the thing though, collecting first-party data accurately is harder than it sounds. Ad blockers and browser restrictions can still cause data to get lost before it even reaches your platforms. That is why brands turn to Stape, a platform that provides the infrastructure to server-side tracking. Your data is routed through a secure server that you control. It's a cost-effective way to work around browser limits and deliver complete, accurate data. With Stape, you get more complete picture of your customer journey. You get better attribution, higher ROI, and most importantly, you act as the gatekeeper for your own data security. First-party data isn't a trend, it's where the entire industry is heading. It's a world where data is earned and personalization reflects something the customer wanted. So if you want to take your tracking to the next level, Stape has everything you need to make it happen. Thanks for watching this video and see you on the server side.